Britney Spears reveals she has a girl crush on Taylor Swift. Britney called Taylor the most iconic pop woman of our generation in an Instagram post. The Woman in Me author shared photos of herself from 2003 and 2008 with a teenage Swift.
Seeing Britney tonight will be amazing. I met her once when I was 15 and she just came off like such a sweet person.
This is way back when, but kinda cool, Spears 41 wrote. During my Oops tour, I got a knock at my door. My good friend at the time was the assistant to my manager who was trying to become a manager himself. There was a knock and then he said, I have a girl named Taylor who wants to come in and sing for you. I was like, of course.
Keeps on winning, but something happens when it stops.
In a recent Instagram post, Britney paid tribute to Taylor as the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Swift walks in and sings a beautiful song with her guitar. I was like, wow, she's unbelievable. The caption reads, we took a picture and she then became the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Kinda cool she plays stadiums and I prefer her videos over movies any day. She's stunning. Girl crush.
Britney and Taylor have totally met. They even posed for a pic together at the 2008 Video Music Award.
The photos show a sweet moment between the two as Taylor sings for Britney, who is more than happy to welcome her into her world. It's amazing to see how far they've both come since then, with Taylor being one of the biggest names in music today and Britney still continuing to make chart-topping hits.
I think I did it again. I made you believe.
Who would have thought that these two talented women would become such great friends? It just goes to show that anything is possible when you put your mind and heart into it, and in this case, music has brought them together. Spears' witty tone and admiration for Swift's talent and success shines through her post as she jokes about being visited by the teenage Swift during her tour. It's heartwarming to see two successful women supporting each other and recognizing each other's achievements. The Toxic singer also shares her preference for Swift's music videos over movies, emphasizing the power and impact of music in pop culture. It's clear that Spears holds Swift in high regard, calling her the most iconic pop woman of her generation and expressing her admiration for her stunning talent and beauty. This exchange between two powerhouse artists highlights the importance of female solidarity and lifting each other up in a male-dominated industry. Both Spears and Swift have faced their own challenges and criticisms, but they continue to inspire and support each other in their respective journeys. We can all learn from this uplifting moment between the two talented women. Let's support and celebrate each other's successes, just like Spears and Swift have shown us. After all, there's no limit to what we can achieve when we have each other's backs. It's also worth noting how Britney acknowledged Taylor as the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Shows the mutual respect and admiration they have for each other. Taylor Swift's employees expose what it's really like working for her. When Taylor Swift released her music video for The Man,
So sick of them coming at me again. 'Cause if I was a man,
she not only showcased her acting skills, but also her ability to transform into a completely different person. And that person was none other than Taylor Swift, her male alter ego.
'cause if I was a man.
But let's give credit where credit is due. Behind every great transformation, there is a great makeup artist. And for Taylor Swift's male transformation, that artist was Bill Corso. Known for his work in blockbuster films and TV shows like Deadpool and American Horror Story, Bill Corso definitely had the skills to bring Taylor Swift to life.
If the opportunity presents itself that you can go to a facility and learn every aspect of a profession that you may want to get into.
But what impressed everyone even more was how perfectly he captured Taylor's features while also transforming her into a man. But it wasn't just about makeup. Taylor's transformation into Tyler also required hours of work and patience. According to Corso, Taylor would sit still for 5 hours in the makeup chair for several days in a row to achieve the perfect look. And that's not all. Taylor took her transformation one step further by hiring a movement coach to help her move and act like a man in the music video.
I would be complex. I would be cool.
Talk about dedication to her craft. But let's be real, we shouldn't be surprised by Taylor's commitment and professionalism. After all, she is known for putting her heart and soul into everything she does.
When you put your whole heart and soul into something, that probably means you're rising.
Simone de la Rue, also known as the personal trainer to the stars, has quite an impressive clientele list. From supermodel Rosie Huntington-Whiteley to actress Anne Hathaway, her workout methods are highly sought after by celebrities looking to maintain their toned physiques. One famous name on on that list is none other than Taylor Swift, known for her catchy songs and iconic dance moves. It comes as no surprise that the singer loves to get moving. In fact, Simone once mentioned that Taylor's love for dancing is what makes her workouts fun and enjoyable. But she's also a personal trainer who knows how to keep her clients' secrets. It wouldn't be surprising if part of her job description was to sign a non-disclosure contract before working with Taylor. And even then, it's highly unlikely that Simone de la Rue would share any personal information about her clients. But who knows, maybe one day we'll get a glimpse into the intense workouts that keep Taylor in such great shape. In the early days of her career, Taylor was known for her love of sparkles and princess-like dresses. But as she has grown up in the public eye, so has her sense of style. She is no longer just a country sweetheart, but a fashion icon who takes risks and experiments with different looks. One brand that Taylor has been particularly fond of in recent years is Faith Connection. The brand's designers have revealed that Taylor has not only reached out to them through her team, but she has also made direct requests for specific pieces. This just goes to show how much Taylor loves the brand and how comfortable she is in experimenting with different styles. Taylor Swift's style evolution over the past decade can be described as nothing short of impressive.
Britney Spears has a girl crush on Taylor Swift. Recalls their first meeting. We took a picture and she became.
Britney Spears reveals she has a girl crush on Taylor Swift. Britney called Taylor the most iconic pop woman of our generation in an Instagram post. The Woman in Me author shared photos of herself from 2003 and 2008 with a teenage Swift.
Seeing Britney tonight will be amazing. I met her once when I was 15 and she just came off like such a sweet person.
This is way back when, but kind of cool, Spears 41 wrote, "During my Oops tour, I got a knock at my door. My good friend at the time was the assistant to my manager who was trying to become a manager himself. There was a knock and then he said, 'I have a girl named Taylor who wants to come in and sing for you.' I was like, of course."
Keeps on winning, but so what happens when it stops?
In a recent Instagram post, Britney paid tribute to Taylor as the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Swift walks in and sings a beautiful song with her guitar. I was like, wow, she's unbelievable. The caption reads, "We took a picture and she then became the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Kinda cool she plays stadiums and I prefer her videos over movies any day. She's stunning. Girl crush."
Britney and Taylor have totally met. They even posed for a pic together at the 2008 Video Music Award.
The photos show a sweet moment between the two as Taylor sings for Britney, who is more than happy to welcome her into her world. It's amazing to see how far they've both come since then, with Taylor being one of the biggest names in music today and Britney still continuing to make chart-topping hits.
I think I did it again. I made you believe.
Who would have thought that these two talented women would become such great friends? It just goes to show that anything is possible when you put your mind and heart into it, and in this case, music has brought them together. Spears' witty tone and admiration for Swift's talent and success shines through her post as she jokes about being visited by the teenage Swift during her tour. It's heartwarming to see two successful women supporting each other and recognizing each other's achievements. The Toxic singer also shares her preference for Swift's music videos over movies, emphasizing the power and impact of music in pop culture. It's clear that Spears holds Swift in high regard, calling her the most iconic pop woman of her generation and expressing her admiration for her stunning talent and beauty. This exchange between two powerhouse artists highlights the importance of female solidarity and lifting each other up in a male-dominated industry. Both Spears and Swift have faced their own challenges and criticisms, but they continue to inspire and support each other in their respective journeys. We can all learn from this uplifting moment between the two talented women. Let's support and celebrate each other's successes, just like Spears and Swift have shown us. After all, there's no limit to what we can achieve when we have each other's backs. It's also worth noting how Britney acknowledged Taylor as the most iconic pop woman of our generation. Shows the mutual respect and admiration they have for each other, something we can all learn from in a world where women are often pitted against each other. So here's to Britney and Taylor, two amazing pop icons who continue to inspire us with their music and friendship. We love to see it.
Save. Yay! Thank you so much.
Taylor Swift's employees expose what it's really like working for her, Part 2. Taylor Swift, known for her catchy songs and epic music videos, has been the subject of much scrutiny over the years.
You talking shit for the hell of it.
From her relationships to her creative decisions, there always seems to be someone ready to criticize every move she makes. But one thing that often gets overlooked is Taylor's relationship with her dancers. Her dancers are not just hired hands who show up for a paycheck. They are a close-knit group of friends who have been with Taylor for years. And this bond is evident in the way they perform on stage together. Take Todrick Hill, for example. He's not only a dancer, but also a close friend of Taylor's. When the music video for Look What You Made Me Do was released, many people accused him of allowing Taylor to rip off Beyonce's iconic formation dance.
Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made.
But Todrick was quick to defend their friendship, stating that the two have a mutual respect for each other and that it was simply a coincidence. In fact, many of Taylor's dancers have spoken out about how she has been there for them during their tough times in their personal lives. And when they're not on tour or rehearsing for a show, they often spend time together as friends. It's easy to judge someone based on rumors and speculation, but Taylor's relationship with her dancers proves that she is not the distant and cold celebrity that many people make her out to be. She values their friendship and has created a supportive and loving community within her team, something that goes far beyond just her music career. Images can say more than 1,000 words. When Taylor Swift won the Emmy in 2015, she knew she didn't do it alone, and her staff played a significant role in this achievement. The singer celebrated together with them, and some members of the crew posted pictures with the award. For example, Camilla Marshall posted a picture with the caption, "Just another day at the office." She was not the only one, and many members of the crew did the same. It shows that Taylor might be demanding, but she also shares the good moments with them. I mean, let's be real, winning an Emmy is definitely not just another day at the office. Unless your office is some kind of magical place where dreams come true and unicorns roam freely. In that case, I'm gonna need a job application. Jokes aside, it's clear that Taylor Swift values her team and they play a crucial role in her success. They work tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure everything runs smoothly, and their hard work doesn't go unnoticed. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work. And it's not just about winning awards, but also putting on a show for her fans. Taylor's concerts are known for their elaborate stage designs, amazing costumes, and flawless performances, but none of that would be possible without the hard work and dedication of her team. So next time you see a picture of Taylor Swift with her staff, remember that they are much more than just employees. They are a family working together to create magic and bring joy to millions of fans around the world. Taylor Swift's super close team of hairstylists, makeup artists, and wardrobe staff adores the star. Gemma Meridian, who does Taylor's hair, often posts her client on Instagram praising her for being a beautiful soul while also repping her own abilities as a stylist. If they hated working for Taylor, wouldn't they simply keep quiet and collect the paycheck? In August 2023, Forbes revealed that the singer gave more than $55 million to those who helped her Eras Tour show come to life, and the 50 truck drivers of her tour reportedly got a $100,000 bonus each.
Taylor Swift literally turned NFL star Travis Kelce into an overnight celebrity. NFL player Travis Kelce joked a bit about this after becoming more famous because of his growing romance with Taylor Swift.
Ah, man, it was just an action-packed.
Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy.
So, by the way, him and his brother, who also is an NFL player, Jason Kelce, they revealed on their podcast called New Heights that it had become very popular, as well as their podcast had reached #1 on different platforms in October of 2023.
They're overdoing it a little bit.
Jason had added these comments. He said, "We are officially on the map. Both Travis and I have officially been put on the map." And then Travis himself, he responded saying, "Just when you think you've been skating away from it."
I just have a great time with these things.
Also, the sports apparel shop Fanatics.com reported a 400% increase in Travis Kelce's jersey sales, which put him in the top 5 players in the NFL. And jokingly, his brother Jason said, "Nothing out of the ordinary from week 3, so can't really explain why the boost in viewership, but we appreciate you guys tuning in." Obviously, he's saying this tongue-in-cheek because clearly he knows that it's because of Taylor Swift.
I think a few of them might have been there for Deadpool and Taylor.
But as much as Travis is already a star in his own right, at least in the sports world, there's no doubt that his name being associated with Taylor Swift has made him become more mainstream. The Taylor Swift effect is definitely a real thing, but it can also be a little bit of a problem though, because Travis also thinks that the NFL and NBC, they are going way too far with their coverage of Taylor Swift and their relationship. Like, they're always showing her in the stands cheering and celebrating. It's like, okay, we get it.
Is the NFL overdoing it? What is your honest opinion?
They're overdoing it a little bit, for sure.
Now, he did go on to say this. I think it's fun when they show who's at the game.
I think it brings a little bit more to the atmosphere, brings a little bit more to what you're watching. They're overdoing it a little bit.
But how did Travis and Taylor get connected anyways? So check it out. In August of 2023, Travis admitted on the podcast that he had a crush on Taylor Swift.
If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets, and I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it.
And when Taylor heard about this, she attended the Kansas City Chiefs Week 3 game against the Chicago Bears, and she spent time with Donna Kelsey, which is Travis and Jason's mother. Now, cameras captured Taylor and Travis leaving the stadium together, and the next week she traveled to New York City to watch the Chiefs play the New York Jets, bringing friends like Ryan Reynolds, as well as she brought along Blake Lively. But unlike her previous relationship with Joe Alwyn, Taylor has been very public about her new relationship with Travis, although I don't think that there's any label that has been put on the relationship at the time of this recording. They're kind of just a thing, not necessarily boyfriend-girlfriend yet. But besides being seen together at some games, they were also spotted together at an after party in Kansas City. And since Taylor is a huge star, obviously her connection with football and Travis Kelce brings in some extra media attention. And the NFL is definitely trying to make the most of it. They're trying to capitalize on this. Her legion of fans, known as Swifties, suddenly have a rising interest in football, and they're talking about it on social media like never before. So it's great for the sport. It brings more people that weren't necessarily interested in football, gets them interested. However, some football fans are a little bit annoyed because they don't want the focus to shift too much on Taylor Swift and turn it into the Taylor Swift show every time Travis Kelce is playing a game. So there's always a flip side to fame here.
Taylor Swift isn't the person you thought she was. There's so many secrets she's kept from you for so long.
Oh boy, there have been some big red flags spotted in Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, and here is what they are.
Taylor Swift red flags Travis Kelce should have seen.
Travis's exes have also warned Taylor about him.
Like the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater.
And Travis Kelce's family are really concerned about their safety because of their relationship. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship is definitely exciting for their fans.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it.
But Travis's brother, Jason Kelce, who's also an NFL player, has voiced concerns about safety due to the attention that their relationship is receiving.
Travis Kelce's brother, Jason Kelce, has recently expressed concerns about the safety of his famous sibling.
Speaking to NBC Sports on October 22nd, 2023, Jason expressed his happiness for his younger brother Travis, but also shared his concerns about the whole situation. And Jason went on to explain this. It's certainly been weird, the level that it is now. On one hand, I'm happy for my brother that he seems to be in a relationship that he's excited about, that he is genuine about. But there's another end of it where it's like, man, this is a lot. I guess this is one of those unavoidable red flags when it comes to dating a high-profile celebrity. No doubt Travis Kelce was famous before dating Taylor Swift, of course, but since dating Taylor, you gotta admit that his fame has literally skyrocketed to another level. And that's not really Taylor Swift's fault at all. It just comes with the territory. But I get why Jason, his brother, would be concerned with this whole red flag of the safety concern.
Have you had to enact any security of your own?
of my own.
Do you feel like you're like a security guard when you're with Taylor?
As a matter of fact, discussing a recent incident where paparazzi approached him while refueling his car, Jason addressed the fact that this level of fame is very unusual for football players. Despite the overwhelming media attention though, Travis Kelce and his family remain positive about his relationship with Taylor Swift. Jason even goes on to state that as long as the attention doesn't pose a threat to Travis's safety, then he can handle it. And that's good to hear, because the last thing that you want to hear is that the Kelce family starts to resent Taylor because she brought all of this danger that comes with that level of fame to Travis and the rest of the Kelce family. Again, I think it just comes with the territory here, and they're doing their best to kind of navigate this newfound level of fame. Travis also appears to be embracing his new level of fame, and he's definitely been benefiting financially from his association with Taylor Swift. His jersey sales even, you take a look, they have risen like crazy, and he has gained a larger social media following, leading to more lucrative brand deals. Travis has also gone on to invest in a $6 million mansion with enhanced security features, aiming to maintain his privacy while continuing his relationship with Taylor Swift. Beyond this though, concerns about Taylor and Travis's romance extend beyond his family. Two of his ex-girlfriends have raised warnings for Taylor Swift, citing Travis's dating history. So check it out. In a recent interview with the Daily Mail publication, Maya Benberry, one of Travis's exes, accused him of cheating during their relationship.
Certain qualities don't change in men. I feel like Travis is a narcissist.
Uh-oh. Big red flag there. And she also suggested that Travis might be with Taylor Swift for the publicity. And this is what Maya said in her own words. "I'm sure by now she has mastered the ability to see who is really there for her and who is just using her. I can only hope that she comes out the teacher in the situation and not the student." Then Travis's other ex, Kayla Nicole, recently addressed the online hate that she's been receiving ever since his connection to Taylor Swift began. Although she didn't mention any names specifically, Kayla did imply that her and Travis's relationship ended very poorly. Despite these concerns though, Taylor and Travis seem to be maintaining their relationship and things seem to be going up for them. So we got history of cheating, safety concerns, potential jealous exes being dragged into the whole mix, and then you have the fact that Taylor Swift has had a long list of people that she's dated, and this could either be a massive concentration of red flags that signal that this relationship was actually doomed before it started, or this could last longer than people think. Maybe this is till death do part.
It's clear that Swift and Kelce are head over heels for each other, with the singer recently revealing in an interview that she is so inspired by his athletic prowess on the field. But let's be real, we're equally as inspired by their couple goals off the field.
The singer kissed her man post-show at her Eras tour stop in Argentina on Saturday.
During their date night at the luxurious Elena restaurant at the renowned Four Seasons Hotel in Buenos Aires, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce seemed to be joined by none other than Swift's own father, Scott Kingsley Swift. The couple was enjoying a romantic evening after the singer's Friday show got postponed due to unfavorable weather conditions. But that didn't seem to dampen their spirits, as Kelce was reportedly beaming throughout the night. The pair looked adorable on their low-key date, according to a source who revealed to People. It seemed like they were enjoying each other's company a lot, and even left the restaurant hand in hand, which prompted cheers from the crowd inside.
And it's not just her love life that's hitting on all cylinders. Swift was just nominated for 6 Grammys.
Looks like things are going strong for this new power couple. Their date night at the Four Seasons wasn't the only highlight of their trip, as they also took in some sightseeing and even attended a soccer game together. It's clear that Swift and Kelce are making the most out of their time together despite the concert cancellation.
On Friday, the couple was also seen holding hands and heading to dinner after her concert was canceled for bad weather.
And with Swift's father joining them, it seems like things are getting pretty serious for the couple. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Kelce cheering on his girlfriend from the sidelines at another one of her future shows. The possibilities are endless, but But for now, let's just enjoy this adorable date night and hope that more sweet moments between these two will come our way in the future.
And one of Swift's surprise song selections, further fueling speculation that she's falling in love.
Who would have thought that the world of pop music and NFL sports could collide in such a beautiful way? We can't help but be amused by this unexpected romance between two very different worlds. But hey, as they say, opposites attract. And in this case, it seems to be working out just fine for Swift and Kelsey. We can't wait to see where the relationship goes next.
The sweet moment quickly going viral and throwing the internet into a frenzy.
So I guess we really should never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what magic could happen when the two different worlds collide. But perhaps even more impressive than their cute couple moments is the fact that Swift and Kelsey both have a strong dedication to giving back to their communities. Swift is known for her philanthropic efforts with a focus on education and disaster relief, while Kelsey has his own foundation that works to empower underserved children in Kansas City. After making headlines for their adorable embrace at Taylor Swift's recent concert in Argentina, fans are now dubbing her and Travis as couple goals, and it's not just because they make a cute pair, but also because of their shared passion for giving back to their communities.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand?
Aside from being super successful in their respective fields, Swift and Kelsey have also dedicated themselves to making a positive impact in the world. While Swift uses her platform and resources to support causes that are important to her, Kelsey has his own foundation that works towards empowering children in need. Their commitment to philanthropy is just another reason why we can't help but admire this power couple. Not only are they inspiring on an individual level, but together they make a formidable team with the potential to change lives.
It's truly the year of Taylor Swift. She's bejeweled the box office with her Eras Tour movie, becoming the biggest concert film ever. Seriously, she's breaking all the records. Back in March of 2023, Taylor Swift took her 10 incredible studio albums on the road, embarking on a massive world tour and making the Swiftie community's wildest dreams come true, like mine. Later, on August 31st, she announced that the tour would be brought to the big screen.
Taylor Swift just announced her Eras Tour is headed to the big screen.
The film, which is like one big concert from start to finish, grossed an impressive $123 million at the global box office during its opening weekend. That is absolutely wild.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour could be the highest grossing tour of all time.
And I think it just speaks to the widespread appeal and popularity of Taylor on both a global and generational scale. When I saw the film with my best friend, there were girls and women of all ages there, and most people even dressed for the occasion. Some wore outfits paying homage to past versions of Taylor, or even just old concert shirts from previous tours. Everyone knew every word, and we all danced together in the aisles. It was seriously a moment. So it's no surprise that this became the most successful concert movie of all time. So concert films do have a history of performing well, but there are many reasons why the success of Taylor's film is so impressive. Starting with the budget. I mean, Taylor is officially a billionaire, so you'd expect a hefty budget with her popularity, but let's break it down. The Eras Tour film had a budget about $10 to $20 million, which makes that $123 million gross at the box office so incredible.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is on its way to becoming the top earning tour of all time.
So typically films with higher budgets do perform better at the box office. I think that goes without saying. But of course, Taylor might be one of the biggest pop stars of all time, but she's one heck of a businesswoman. During the SAG-AFTRA strikes, Taylor Swift made a bold move by opting to produce the film herself instead of partnering with a major studio. She chose to distribute the film through AMC theaters, so a notable advantage of this decision is that Taylor retains full control over the profits generated from Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. So this is avoiding the need to share revenue with a large studio. It's also worth noting that this strategic move not only showcases her business prowess, but also aligns with a trend of artists taking greater control over their creative projects in the entertainment industry. So aside from the star power Taylor brings with this film, it also brings something else, a sense of community. As I said, people were all dancing and singing together when I saw the movie. When has that ever happened at the movie theaters? I know I've certainly never experienced that before. A lot of people also posted videos of this on TikTok and Instagram, which created a lot of buzz around the Eras Tour movie. And I think that this made a lot of people interested in seeing it because it was a whole experience and not just a typical movie. It was fun to share these moments with complete strangers, all just brought together by the joy of her music. Like her or not, that's pretty powerful. I think it goes without saying that the buzz around her actual Eras Tour played a massive part in the success of the film. Everybody was talking about it all the time. Seriously, fans were posting their incredible Eras Tour outfits online, so many moments from the concert went viral, and it seemed like every tour stop had at least one celebrity in attendance, so naturally the buzz around the tour likely generated lots of interest for the film. And all while this was happening, Taylor found herself in a whirlwind romance with NFL star Travis Kelce. The media ran wild with their relationship, especially when it was just purely speculation. I think after her breakup with Joe Alwyn and her very controversial time with 1975 frontman Matty Healy, fans were ready to see Taylor with a guy like Travis. Travis even attended the Eras Tour, and Taylor attended some of his Kansas City Chiefs games, which got the NFL orbiting around her. So Taylor has been in the game for almost 2 decades. Crazy, right? It takes more than just luck and hard work though to achieve this level of longevity. It takes strategy.
Her tours, her record sales, and streaming royalties are all earnings.
Taylor has perfectly cultivated this relatable persona, and not saying she isn't actually relatable, but let's be real. Most of us can't really relate to the life of someone rich and famous, but Taylor taps into something everyone can relate to: falling in love and heartbreak.
She has really come out openly about the importance of controlling your music and owning your music as an artist.
I always say there is a Taylor Swift song for every relationship high and low. However, Taylor is more than just a one-trick pony. Her music also touches on topics outside of romantic relationships. She's able to express a range of emotions, including sadness, anger, joy, pain, all rooted in different types of relationships, be they romantic or platonic.
Taylor Swift is a phenomenon, but she's hardly the first billionaire in the music industry.
Taylor takes this genuine and personal approach to songwriting, drawing from her own life experiences, which sets her apart from a lot of other pop music. She does an incredible job at creating a deep connection with fans by fearlessly diving into her own life's ups and downs. Not to mention, she has this almost self-deprecating sense of humor in her music. She often points out the quirky or maybe not so good qualities about herself, which I think people appreciate. I mean, she literally has a whole song about herself called Anti-Hero.
Taylor Swift's first round of albums were based exactly on these 3 themes, which are high school romance, teenage dreams, and the challenges of being a teenager.
But beyond the relatability of her music, it's incredibly marketable. It's catchy, it's radio appropriate, kid-friendly, and just super easy to listen to.
Like a perfect night.
Taylor Swift as an artist is also the definition of marketable, and I think that's what made her last so long in the music industry. It's her ability to evolve as an artist. She started off as the quintessential tween country singer and then evolved to a mega pop star, but she's also released some albums like Folklore or Evermore, which cater to more of the indie folk genre while maintaining that hint of pop.
But I knew you dancing in your Levi's.
But making good music only gets you so far. Taylor has managed to utilize social media in a brilliant way. Obviously, it's a free platform to promote yourself and your music, that goes without saying, but it's also a great way to connect with your fan base. Ever wonder why the Swiftie community is so passionate and loyal to Taylor? She actually engages with them online and has proved that she is always watching. For example, during the Evermore set on the Eras Tour, Taylor addressed the speculation that she hated that album, telling fans that she absolutely loves Evermore despite what everyone says on TikTok. See, she keeps up with her community, and this kind of engagement creates this sort of parasocial relationship with her fans, and it's definitely contributed to her billion-dollar empire.
I think for me, I save it, I invest it, I try to be smart about it.
Now, she also uses her massive platform to speak about various social issues. So Taylor is a big advocate for the LGBTQ+ community and has been very vocal about being against many of the potentially harmful policies that affect them. Taylor also encourages her followers to vote. So I think that her advocacy resonates with a lot of people and earns their respect.
Most of your favorite artists do not own their work.
As for what pushed Taylor over the edge to billionaire status, the Eras Tour.
Welcome to the Eras Tour.
This record-breaking world tour has stadiums sold out everywhere and fans scrambling to buy tickets. The 3.5-hour concert brings fans through the many eras of her career, spanning over her 10 studio albums, but get this. According to Time magazine, the Eras Tour is estimated to pass the $1 billion mark in early 2024 and is projected to generate close to $5 billion in consumer spending in the United States alone. That is so crazy.